This is our 7th and final tutorial in Bodyweight Foundations for Safe Kettlebell Swings. At the end of today's lesson, we'll finally take a kettlebell and perform front two-handed swings. But first, you need to learn how to safely pick up and put down your kettlebell. Before you get started with your swings, your kettlebell should be seated on the floor about an arm's distance away from you. You're gonna go through your deadlift, link through the hamstrings, link through the spine, and create an OK sign with your fingers. Wrap that OK sign around the handle. Allow the rest of the fingers to follow suit. You'll tilt the kettlebell towards you and then drag it right between your legs. Then you perform kettlebell swings to your heart's content. After your final swing, you then come back through your deadlift, reach the arms long towards the ground. Kettlebell's gonna be tilted on its side. You'll put it firmly, flatly with the ball on the floor, then unload your spine and pelvis because you're done. What I often see is people get lessons 1 through 6 perfectly. They perform stellar kettlebell swings. But then, after they've done endurance swings, let's say this is 98, 99, 100th swing, they're fatigued and they just drop the kettlebell and they end up injuring their lower back because they clumsily released the kettlebell after they've done 100 beautiful swings, which can be done in about 3 minutes of swinging your kettlebell. But after that 100th swing or your 3-minute mark, your endurance swings are done, they then injure the lower back because they don't put the kettlebell down safely. So really root it in your noggin that after your final swing, regardless of how many reps you've done, you then come back through your deadlift, reach the arms long towards the floor, keep your hamstrings and your spine long, kettlebell's on its side, then you put it flat down on the ball. Finally, release your spine and pelvis because you're done. That is all 7 tutorials that you need to know with body weight only to safely perform kettlebell swings. I'm going to grab a kettlebell and demonstrate all of those 7 body weight tutorials put together in one exercise, the front two-handed swing. Guys, that is all I have to teach you to set up all of the pillars with body weight only for you to perform safe and effective kettlebell swings. I trust after these 7 tutorials, you are fully ready to grab a kettlebell and get to swinging. My name is Brooke Benton. Thank you for joining me for these lessons.